Hello. This is our first episode of the Continuity Crew podcast, where we're just going to talk about stuff. Today on the docket, it might look weird because we shot the intro before the outro, but like we're going to talk about reunions, reboots, and remakes. Well, not really remakes, but we're going to talk about there's been a few coming out recently, so we're going to talk about them on this episode and go from there.
It's very random, so
yeah, we
had no script for it or whatever.
No,
we didn't know what topic we were going to talk about. We know it was.
This is kind of how it goes off camera. And
so yeah,
we'll be more prepared for the next one. It's all about growth here on the Continuity Crew,
yes.
So you'll see. It's gonna be awesome.
We're not just talking about the videos either.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
COVID really hit both of us.
Oh yeah. Because that's anyways. Enjoy the show.
I did have a few topics in mind that we could talk about later on.
I was thinking of some as well.
What you got?
I forgot. Should have wrote them down.
I put on there reunions. Because I also watched the Friends reunion. Yeah. The iCarly one's coming out.
Yeah. That
one's actually not that bad. It doesn't look like it's that bad.
It looks like it'll
be a complete show and not just like
it's
doing
gonna
a thing.
Adjust to like people's age.
Yeah. What was the other Fresh Prince?
Mm-hmm.
I remember what other fucking reunion that they had in there. What is those things?
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
God, what was it?
I'm kind of at a point where I'm starting to hate a little bit this whole reunion thing.
Oh, I think the Friends one was fine. I only liked it because of the nostalgia. It kind of sucked, objectively. Fresh Prince of Bel Air one sucked.
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air one was just way too like. I don't want to say like dramatic, but it was just way too. It relied way too much on. Well, I guess Friends is about the same, but I was gonna say like thing, nostalgia.
Well, yeah, I think they're both nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I think the Friends one. So I think the Fresh Prince one was over dramatized, and then they took a step back when they did the Friends one, and kind of just made it fun. I guess like just nostalgia, because like. I thought like maybe we'd get some behind the curtain stuff. Like Chandler, Matthew Perry had a really bad drug problem whenever he was some of the early seasons, I think. And I thought they would go behind the curtain with some of that stuff, or like I don't know, just other stuff. Like I think that they said that Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer like had this off-screen, not like Romeo and Juliet type romance. Like, oh, it could have happened, but like
didn't.
I think that was played up for the camera.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think there was a lot of.
I didn't like the whole talk show aspect of it. It's just because I don't like James Corden or whatever his name is.
Hey, you'll hate Peter Rabbit,
yeah. I don't understand why anybody likes that guy.
I don't either.
From like the stories that I hear about him, he sounds like a pretty awful dude. He sounds like a bitch, and he just like plays it up for the camera. But watching that show, reunion, I will say reunions better than reboots, but not exactly way better. It's not up there or anything.
I did like. They kind of gave like some closure, I guess, for the characters and Friends. I mean, we already got it, but like 10 years or how many ever 20 years later, or whenever it ended, it had been so long ago. So it's like people want more. They love Friends.
Yeah.
So, but they were like, yeah, they're all still happy. And
yeah.
I'm like, that's cute. So
I swear, if anyone's like, oh, they should reboot it or something, they should go, yeah, nah.
No,
I think it's a really bad idea. It just takes away from the whole nostalgia.
I think the biggest thing that I love about Friends, or one of them, is that it's like a timepiece, really, but it's also like timeless. Like it's very 90s and early 2000s of like just these friends, they're living their life, and that's it. But it's also like you can relate to it, like the problems and stuff in the show and shit like that.
From an outsider's perspective, it was way better than Fresh Prince. However, it wasn't like, again, it wasn't like 1,000% better. It was rounding up to about 10% better. It was only because like they had way more things in there, and not just a whole controversial thing where it's like what happened to the first mom or whatever, like that kind of thing.
They could have done the same thing with the Ross's wife or ex-wife in the show, like got recasted. They could have done the same shit. I mean, she was only in it for a couple episodes, but still, they did a good job. I think if COVID wasn't going on, it would have been bigger and better. But still,
if I had to do a whole reunion show, I didn't like the whole talk show thing. However, I would like them to just sit down and just talk, but not like Fresh Prince. Actually have a moderator of some sort, not James Corden, and just like talk through it and just be like, okay, when you started the show, how was it? And then it goes on to the middle parts where it's like, well, did you guys ever get tired of your roles? Or
that like more real stuff. Like it felt very much like it was like a talk, like late night talk show with James Corden. Yeah. So I would agree with that. It was very
and maybe more explicit. Be like, I kind of fucking hated these people.
I genuinely think they all do really love each other. I think we kind of got a peek at that. Like they're like, if they ever saw one of them, like they would just talk to each other all night at like an award show or whatever. I'm like, I genuinely think that's probably true, but also like getting some of the nitty gritty. Like who like
one of the best memes, like I'm just gonna briefly talk about memes. One of the best memes that I saw about the reunion and Friends in general was Jennifer Aniston's pokey nipples.
No, I mean
always
that was like the whole thing with the show. Like,
what was that about?
She just never wore a bra.
I guess that's fair.
And like that's probably why men loved it so much.
No, that was just I thought that was like a wardrobe, like she wore a bra but it was too thin, that kind of thing.
Maybe.
Like she was just really uncomfortable. I don't know. It was just really funny to me to see people like in the comments being like, I really like that aspect of Friends. It was very real.
I mean, like she would always it was like a consistent, like she always did not have a bra on.
Where Friends was on HBO Max. Fresh Prince was also on HBO Max, right?
Yes.
And then iCarly is gonna have somewhat of a soft reunion reboot.
I guess I'm keeping my Paramount Plus because I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, I'm actually intrigued by this. This looks better than I thought it would be. I think it'll be missing a
little bit.
Without Jeanette McCurdy. It feels empty. Like
it does.
I'm sure they're just gonna be like, she's in jail, or I wonder if they'll even say anything about her.
I don't know, man. She spoke up against the system, so she got barred from the system, I guess.
Nah,
it was something like that.
She like just didn't like acting, so she was just like, I'm done. So.
I heard two things about why she didn't do it.
I don't know. I just heard she just didn't want, maybe about that, but like I just heard that she like just stopped acting. So
that's fair. Yeah, I guess the iCarly thing kind of ruined it for her.
Probably. I mean, shoot, you're under a huge spotlight, but of just not only like kids, but also like parents showing the kids those shows. Like, I get it.
I just want to hear them drop F-bombs in that show.
I know. I hope it's we get like, because what I'm trying to think of stuff in the trailer, but like it seemed more adult themed. I'm like, that's cool.
Spencer said, "Damn it."
Yeah. I was like, huh.
Yeah. But Freddy's shooting in an iPhone. Missed opportunity to use that.
I hated that.
Yeah.
Why isn't it a pear phone? That's the same.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's the same like universe.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh well.
Or why not a DSLR or something? Some YouTuber shit.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that was kind of dumb. I'm like, really? You're using like an iPhone? Cool.
Like a Twitch streaming style, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like Twitch streamers have better setups than that. Come on.
I'm intrigued. I mean, I'll watch it. I'm assuming it's like a show. I don't know how much info we have on it. I'll look right now.
Yeah, is it like a season or is it just one thing?
I think it's a season.
Wow. Oh, I swear if it's a weekly thing. I'm going to get so pissed if it's a weekly thing. I'm very surprised that they took that route.
Like, I don't think it's just like a reboot episode.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, okay. I wonder if that's actually Spencer's family.
I don't think that's what it is. It looked like the girl, she's like Carly's agent in the show, maybe.
Ah, okay.
It just says it's a series, and episode 1 premieres the 17th.
That would make sense if she was the manager.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
They might be like that's kind. I don't know. I'm intrigued.
I don't remember how they ended the show because they don't have.
Neither do I.
They don't have the whole thing on Netflix. They just have a few.
I'm gonna look up the last episode because shows like that they had like
they're in a hiatus or something.
They had like TV movies where they would end their shows too. Goodbye. 9.2 on IMDb.
Goodbye.
Wait, no, that's the top rated, but I'm assuming that's the last one.
I don't think so because that was on Netflix.
Top season 6.
It was before everyone realized that Freddy was hot or something like that.
No, yeah, that's the last episode.
Ah.
Carly is sad when her father cannot escort to a military dance. Sam and Spencer fix a motorcycle. Gibby gets his head stuck in an artificial head machine because he sold his first one at the pawn shop. Freddy gets a new phone.
Okay. All right.
Shit, I don't
That's weird.
It ended 2012 though. I'm assuming that's how they ended it though. I really don't remember it though. So
very surprised by the show. I was really thinking that it was just gonna be like a basic reunion.
Yeah, like a tell-all type.
Yeah,
like how they did the other ones. But no, Paramount seems to be like they're going the reboot route while HBO's going like there's a Rugrats reboot.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel about the animation on that? I really like it.
Which one?
The Rugrats. Have you seen it?
It's a 3D one.
Yeah,
somewhat. Yeah. I didn't watch the Rugrats when I was a kid, so I really don't have any feelings towards it. Oh, that kind of animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's rough.
I kind of like it. It feels very like old but new. You know.
I see what you mean. Oh, okay.
I won't watch it to be honest. Yeah. But
what is it? Is it a reboot?
I think so.
The babies are back.
It's just called Rugrats. It's is it streaming? I guess it's already out. May 27th.
They should also make that adult theme.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Like what's the rating on it? Like TV rating?
Probably PG. Yeah, it's a kid's show. TVE.
Boo.
Y7. Nah, I get it. I mean, Rugrats was.
Well, it's got 4.2.
I'm sure it's not great. It's got 5 or it says it might have 5 episodes. Yeah, it's got 5 episodes. I bet it's also getting review bombed because people are like, "This isn't Rugrats." Yeah, which is fine.
That happens. It would happen like that. I mean, I wonder what other reboots that they're gonna do with like the 3D space.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do anything with Fairly Odd Parents.
I could see that being one in the works. I mean, they're cashing in on SpongeBob though. Have you seen? Like, I think Sandy Cheeks is getting a show. The trailer for Patrick's show just came out, or I think Sandy's getting a movie. And then there's Camp Coral, which has either been running. It's like they're younger at like Camp Coral, and I'm like, that's interesting.
I think that's how SpongeBob met, and Patrick.
Yeah,
SpongeBob
that's the whole thing. Let me look up Paramount.
Oh boy,
just talk since we're just going
through the reboots. I mean, that's not These are questionable. But then again,
I think Paramount Plus. I think it's depending how iCarly is accepted. Like, it could be good.
I think that's their only hit in Paramount Plus.
Because Rugrats, apparently, it doesn't look like it's doing well. I'm assuming they made it a kid show and people are expecting something else.
Yeah.
You've aged almost 30 years since the show premiered. Like, you're not gonna like it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself.
But they should have actually aged it a little bit. Maybe.
Oh
do
yeah,
something with
I
it.
feel like if they were to do it, they should have done what was it called? All Grown Up. I think was the they grow up.
Like, it would be interesting if they had a
Yeah,
mature version of them, just like yelling and like
Oh,
not
yeah.
yelling, but
There
cursing
was
and shit
this
like
was
that.
the teenage one, All Grown Up. I remember watching that show at like 3 a.m. whenever it would come on,
Never really watched Rugrats. Never really watched Hey Arnold.
I would all those shows, like, I only got like episodes of, like, I wouldn't say I watch them.
Yeah, as a kid, I almost immediately like thought they were really stupid.
That's fair.
But then I just like Very Odd Parents for some reason.
A Flashdance reunion.
A
Or
what?
not reunion, reboot, which is interesting.
Yeah, is iCarly a reunion or a reboot? I just realized that.
It's a reboot,
It's a reboot.
apparently.
Ah.
Dora is
Okay.
getting...
You know why they're doing reboot? And they agreed to do a series?
Because that movie sucked?
No, wait, what? Oh,
Did you not hear about the Dora movie?
I was going to talk about iCarly.
Yeah, what about that?
I think they just ran out of money, so that's why they're doing
Fairly
the
Odd
reboot.
Parents is getting one.
Oh, cool. That's going to look weird. I
But
remember
this
the
was
Jimmy
getting a
Neutron
live-action
crossover.
reboot, courtesy of Paramount Plus.
Of what?
The Fairly Odd Parents. Better bring back Jerry Bell.
Yeah. No, he has a different name now.
Does he?
Yeah, it's something Spanish. I don't remember what it's called.
I have no clue.
Like, if you look up, hey Google, look up Drake Bell Spanish name. I guess you don't really have to say Drake Campana.
Interesting.
He legally changed his name and moved to Mexico. Probably the
Attaboy.
Russians.
Who knows, man?
Like what we keep saying. It's always
It's
the Russians.
always the Russians.
It's always the Russians. Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder what Disney... Disney's been doing it all this time, so it doesn't really matter. Are there
Yeah, Disney, it's like, we have a whole video about the reboot and remake.
Yeah.
Go watch that.
I think Disney actors probably would hate to do anything that has to do with reunions,
Yeah.
especially like High School Musical cast, because some of them are like
No,
down
I don't.
bad nowadays.
Yeah,
and
I
they're
don't
like,
think. I don't know. I bet they reboot. They did the High School Musical, the series, because they probably couldn't get everyone.
Yeah.
They just felt like it's fine.
Would love to see it though.
Yeah.
Just like Zac Efron being straight up. It's not gonna happen, but like straight up being explicit. Like, yeah, me and Vanessa I just fucked one time.
Yeah.
Or like they got high.
You think we'll see, like, I'm trying to think, how long until a Big Bang reunion? Because that ended recently by like TV standards.
Like, I didn't know that. Big Bang reunion. Is there enough people that cares about the show?
Big Bang was huge. It
Okay.
ran for so long.
But how many kids though that liked it? Because I feel like these
That is
reunions
true.
only work if they have like some relatable thing from teenagers.
Yeah, Big Bang ran from 2007 to 2019.
Probably not until like 30 or 40 years from now.
I give it like 10 years. So I'd say 2029.
10 years, I can see that.
I'd be like 10-year reunion. Or shoot, it could be 2027. They were like first episode premiered 20 years ago.
Oh, that's true.
But I mean, yeah, a lot of people liked it. I never was a big fan.
Never was either.
I would say, like, I'm trying to think other sitcoms. What about The Office? I could see
They already somewhat did one.
They like, because the two girls, it's Pam and someone else, Angela.
Angela.
They have like a podcast.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think it's called The Office Girls or something.
Ah, I want to check that out.
It seems interesting. They've been pretty revealing, or like I think I've seen some headlines about certain stuff, but
The Office Girls, is that what it's called?
I think so.
I feel like The Office Ladies. 26th of May. Okay. Weight Loss Part 1, Weight Loss Part 2. This is kind of weird. Business Ethics with Amy Ryan.
There's a Saved by the Bell reboot coming.
Oh, great. Didn't Screech die?
I have no clue.
I think Screech died. The guy that, I used to watch Saved by the Bell. I thought that was exponentially better than Rugrats.
That Saved by the Bell, I've only seen a few episodes. I can't say I'm like a guy who knows everything, but yeah, I could. Wait, G4 TV's getting what? Do you remember G4?
No.
It's like a gaming channel way before like gaming was anything.
G4? That sounds very familiar.
It was weird, man.
Huh.
And it's apparently getting some sort of reboot.
That's dumb.
Wait, what? Fresh Prince?
They already did that.
I'm sure that's what I bet this is an no, wait. I'm seeing Ryan Coogler. What is this?
Saved by the Bell. Do they even have all the actors? Because like one of the actors in Saved by the Bell became like Colonel Sanders. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a Lifetime Network movie. It's a what do you call that? It's a collab with KFC and Lifetime. They made a movie together.
Oh. It's a KFC's very they're in the game, man.
They know what they're doing, at least.
No, it looks like they're making some sort of reboot, like for Fresh Prince.
Oh man, why?
I don't know.
Why?
I knew the Boondocks was getting one.
The Boondocks?
You ever see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
didn't know it was that old for them to get a reboot for it.
I don't know if it's I wouldn't be surprised if they just like...
It's a reunion. All the characters just sit together.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're just like... 2 new seasons.
Wow.
For HBO Max.
Wow. People, they really running out of ideas, huh?
I guess so. I mean, I always thought the Boondocks was funny, so...
Man.
What about reunions? I looked up reboots. What about reunions? I think it's what they're doing, what Hollywood does. So I don't see anything wrong with it. It's like, why do we have 11 Jason movies? Because they want to make money. Like they want people to subscribe to their things.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's money-wise, I don't know if it's a good financial decision.
I think it's cheap, though. At least the reunions. Like, I don't...
How much are the Paramount? How much is Paramount?
The reboots are a different story. I'm talking about the reunion, like, specifically, like Fresh Prince and Friends. Like, all that was they had a day or two of filming of them, like, cutting up and having their funny little skits, and then the rest is just editing like old stuff into it, and that's it.
No, they had way more than 2 days for that. The set one was probably a day.
Well, yeah.
And then you have them table reading, so that was probably the day after. And then you have the one where they're talking about they're doing games and stuff with audience, so that was another day, so that was about 3 days. And then you have them talking live with James Corden, so that was another day. And probably maybe somewhat reshoots. I don't know, some things they added previous or prior or after post that.
Regardless, it didn't take long to shoot, like, is what I'm trying to say. And like it doesn't take, besides that, all you're doing is paying an editor to edit like these interviews you got, or like the old clips from the show. Like it's money wise, if especially for HBO Max to bring in new subscribers, like, it's a good idea.
I don't even know why you're talking about money, HBO Max. They're in debt right now.
I'm sure, but every company like is like in some way.
No, they're in bankruptcy.
Oh yeah.
AT&T and
that's why they
the
merged.
Is 14 millions deep. No, I think it was like 200 millions deep.
That's why they merged with
or
Discovery or whatever,
something like that. Yeah, I money wise, it probably did attract some subscribers, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the people who already have HBO Max already have it because they watch Friends or
watch
something.
Friends or watch Fresh Prince. I agree, but yeah, you know.
If he gets new subscribers, I'd be very surprised. I mean, you do have the people though who are collecting the discs, the DVDs for them. You know what I mean? Like
I've got them
they
all.
probably don't have HBO Max because they already have Friends on DVD or something. So if that attracted that certain group of people, then yeah, I can see it.
No, I think it. I don't think it's a huge number, but I definitely think it brought in new subscribers, regardless.
I always wonder how much these people get paid for just to sit down and talk about like all this other
Who knows,
shit.
man? I mean, they were getting paid bank. The Friends people went for their last few episodes. It was like $1 million an episode the last season.
I can see that. Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
I can see that. I mean, he Matt, what's his name?
Matthew Perry or Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Love that guy.
He's a Top Gear guy now, but
is he?
Yeah, he's a Top Gear host.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he's
That's cool.
He's doing his he goes to Britain all the time and just drives cars.
That's pretty cool. I
But-
did not know that.
Yeah, I wonder how many. Do you think they get paid big, or do you think they have like contracts that are like, we'll pay you this much, but if you don't want to, then
I don't think
we
it was
can-
that. I don't think it was that big, but I'm sure they got paid.
yeah. I don't know, just out of curiosity. It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, so if you have a very big reboot coming up, or not reboot, if you have a big reunion coming up, like these actors are getting old now. They're like, you know, they're big, somewhat big stars. Like, how much do you pay them?
I don't know. I don't even know how to think about money that way. So I don't know. Shows what I knew this, but I also forgot that there was a Joey spinoff series.
I didn't know that.
I haven't seen it, so I wonder if that's on HBO Max.
Joey spin-off series.
I'm about to find out.
I wonder if that was expensive.
I'm sure they were just doing that. I mean, it's what Cheers did, and I would say their spinoff was more successful than. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait. No, Pal Joey. No, it doesn't look.
Cinderella Stories on HBO Max.
Which one?
It's on the very top. The Selena Gomez
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a couple Disney on here.
That's weird.
Well, you know.
Oh, well, I guess the Fox property stuff is on there too. The legacy movies, as they call it.
Bangkok Dangerous with Nicolas Cage. What a title for a movie.
Shallow Hal.
Jack Black. But yeah, reboots. There's
Disney's
something.
next. I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna do any sort of reunion style stuff.
Let me look.
Because the
What?
Camp Rock people hate them now.
Yeah.
I don't know about the High School Musical people. I'm sure some
Disney,
of them don't.
I just don't see anything happening.
No, I don't think so either. I
I could
it's
see
not
a
like they
Curb
needed
Your
anything.
Enthusiasm. I think that's still running, but
Big Bang.
oh, so yeah, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be The Middle. I could see that.
Modern Family. Are they still running?
They ended like last year.
Okay. I give that a 10-year one.
Yeah,
10 or 20, 10, 15.
Entourage, maybe. I
don't know
haven't
about
seen that, but I've
Entourage.
heard good things.
Entourage is fine.
Sure.
Isn't Entourage the guy with the controversial attack in Chicago?
I don't know.
The black dude who got allegedly attacked by
I have no clue, man.
and faked it.
Yeah, I could see. They definitely have stuff they can do.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Big Time Rush could be next.
They If I remember correctly, they had some sort of thing during the pandemic.
They sang on Skype or
Zoom
together.
Yeah. And like I think they had mentioned something might be coming this year of some sorts. They didn't say what, whether it would be a new song, show, whatever. I mean,
do you know that?
I could be wrong.
That would be interesting though. Because I'm pretty sure everybody didn't like, or a lot of people didn't like Kendall, like the person, not the character, the person, or the actor. BTR is up next. Okay, what other shows are? Because I feel like it would be easy for them to do a reunion, wouldn't it? And it would attract them to get Paramount Plus.
Okay, now they're saying something like 2022. Yeah, they said, God, it's for some reason seeing May 22nd, 2021 on a date on an article like really messed with my head. Like, dang, we're almost halfway through this year already.
Yep. They should bring back Monster House.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Modern animation.
It looks like there might be a reunion. There might be a tour. Something. There's rumors about on Big Time Rush. But
okay.
Do you want to make this an episode?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
It's technically already an episode.
Yeah, I know.
We're talking about it this entire time.
I know, but I didn't know.
Baited you.
We just talk. We just talk sometimes, Lynn. So.
That's true.
And we probably should film it.
Yeah, this is recording.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm glad
no,
you
to check if it was recording.
Good,
I wasn't sure.
But yeah, overall, reunions, reboots.
Good luck, Charlie. Why not?
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. She's older now.
Mm-hmm.
She looks kind of weird, though.
I feel like they did that.
I don't know.
I swear they did something like that. Or there was talks?
They can't do a reunion of Jesse because one guy did.
I don't know. I feel like they should do that more because I feel like all those kids like actually liked each other. It seemed like it. They were close off screen.
Apparently Jessie was very diva-ish.
I could see. Well, she was the oldest. I see that. It looks like they reunited on something. The Good Luck Charlie people.
When they supposed to do something with Drake and Josh? No, David Dobrik already did that. Never mind.
God, David Dobrik, man. But yeah, it's. I think it's interesting. Reunions, reboots, remakes, whatever you want to call them.
Saw it coming.
It's exactly how they, because it's always, these are typically TV shows. At least what we're talking about.
Honestly, I can see in like 10 or 20 years them doing a reunion with the Avengers cast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's how they'll. I mean, not keep Marvel alive. 10 years from now, we'll be going to see the Squirrel Girl movie or like Avengers 8 or something. So, I mean, it's not going anywhere.
I feel like if they're going to do a Squirrel Girl, something that has to do with Squirrel Girl, they should give it to Sony and just be like, here, play with this.
Have fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It would definitely be like a Disney Plus series. Do you see Okoye is getting a series of some sort?
For what?
I know. I mean, nothing against like her character or anything, but I'm like, I feel like it's probably gonna be more like the Dora Milaje show than Okoye. Like, they try to make her.
Is it gonna be a spy thing?
I have no clue, dude. Apparently that and I think Ryan Coogler is attached in some way. It's like he's attached, but this isn't gonna be his separate Wakandan series that he's also doing.
Oh wait, he's doing the Wakanda series?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
There's some sort of Wakandan thing in the
see
works.
That, yeah.
Yeah. So there's something coming with Okoye at least. So I'm intrigued.
If it's not a reboot, it's a reunion. I wonder what's next.
Yeah. I'd say
Going back to reboots.
What about How You Met Your Mother? How You Met Your Mother, or How I Met Your Mother, or
wasn't
whatever.
Charlie Sheen in that?
No.
What was that show with Charlie Sheen?
2.5 Men.
Yeah. No, How I Met Your Mother probably not gonna get anything. I don't know. Those guys are getting old.
Yeah,
No
it says it doesn't look like it's in any way being
rebooted.
Yeah, there's no. But
you know what? SNL could be next with a classic cast. The ones that haven't had a sexual harassment lawsuit.
Yeah. Just pick and choose, and they could honestly make a joke about that on the skit. Be like, we wanted to have such and such here, but so.
Oh, they did. They actually did. In one of the recent episodes, they were talking about. They had this game, and they had celebrity guests in there, and then like in this game show, they were like. In the middle of it, they would be like Bill Cosby, but due to the attachments or the controversy or whatever, this has been redacted, and then they would just move on.
That's pretty good. But yeah, I could see something like that with SNL. I would love to like watch SNL, but like, meh.
They're funny sometimes.
I'll just watch the clips on YouTube.
I'm a very 2012 humor kind of person, so like when they had. The joke swap with Michael Shea and Scarlett Johansson's husband.
Yost.
Yeah. When they had that, it would be Colin Yost just like say something racist or whatever, and I thought that was really funny, just because like Michael Shea made him say that.
Oh, that's great. I
can update. That's what it's called.
I think I don't know. One day. I'm like, I could watch all on SNL. I'm like, it's been running for a long time, but it's only on Saturdays. That's only 50 episodes a year. I could totally catch up, but I'm also like, that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
So I'm like, maybe one day I'll just start.
How many seasons have been? Like 20 seasons? More than that. It's
I have
way
no
more
clue.
than that.
I'll
like
look it up
theater.
before we wrap it up. But that's like I was saying.
Going back to the French Prince and Friends, which one did you like better? You said Friends?
Friends for sure, but I'd say definitely based on nostalgia more. I think they both sucked objectively. They were both just stupid and like it felt such like a cash grab for both of them. Maybe I can't catch up with SNL. 911 episodes.
Yeah, the whole Friends versus we're making it versus
seasons.
What?
46 seasons.
My God, how old is this show?
For probably 47 years.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
I mean, it would have started like 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
So makes sense.
They had to double in some things, I'm guessing.
That's 1975.
Okay. Well, I like Fresh Prince more.
That's fair.
Just because, like, I don't know. I grew up more with Fresh Prince than I did with Saturday Night Live. That's how I learned America.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's fair.
Saturday Night. Oh, I meant Friends, not Saturday Night Live.
I got what you said.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if you picked up on it.
Friends was good though. I like Friends. The reunion. I haven't seen the show yet. I'm gonna try to watch it.
I'd love. I feel like Friends is one of the most divisive. It splits people up. Shows like you either love it or you hate it, and I'm like, I get it.
I think sometimes it's just the people attached to it.
Oh yeah,
like there are ones that are really crazy. Like no, I'm not. Like you're fine. Like you're at the level of like you're not there yet of crazy, but there are people who are crazy.
Oh, I know.
And if you like criticize Friends, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man?" It's like epitome of American. I can't think of word. Entertainment.
Yeah, I think it's
God.
It did a lot of things, but
I get the attraction. I get the attraction.
So
at the least.
But anyways, reunions, reboots, we'll watch them regardless. Usually, I mean, if I saw a Big Bang Theory reunion, I'd probably watch it. Haven't watched the show, like maybe haven't even seen a full episode. So
I'll watch like 5 episodes per season, at least.
Yeah,
just like to get a grasp of like what's.
I mean, I understand. I get the appeal for all the shows, so who knows? But anyways, I don't know. That's a reboot. That's
That's our reboot.
I had a name for shit like this. This is the Continuity Crew podcast. It's simple. It's sweet. That's what it is.
CCP.
The
UCP.
ICUP. Haha.
I kind of want to see not C. I kind of want to name it. Yeah, ICUP.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would. International Continuity Universe podcast.
Yes.
ICUP.
Anyways, that's been our episode 1 Continuity Crew podcast.
Completely unexpected.
Yeah. I'll do an intro here that you could put in the beginning.
Go for it.
Well, in a second. Let's wrap it up. So, just behind the curtain. I'm filming the outro before I film the intro. But yeah, that's our Continuity Crew podcast, episode 1 on reboots and reunions. And it's topical. We're getting ones left and right now with streaming. So.
Ooh, wait, that reminds me. Do you think we're ever, like in our lifetime, like you and me, do you think we're ever going to see a Quiet Place like reboot?
Yes.
Oh, sad. I would lose my mind.
Dude, like 50 years from now, we'll be like 70 and like still doing this. And no. But, who knows? But we'll be in like microchips by then, so.
Yeah, or Mars.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely can see. I mean, that's what they do with
Friends in Mars.
Mars Friends.
Oh, that's the next step. 10 years from now, that's what's going to happen. They're going to start making shows on Mars.
I could see that
10 or 20 years
becoming a trend in like 30 years. They're like, okay, we're shooting a season, but in space. It's gonna be crazy. So.
Is it Tom Cruise and Elon Musk doing something about that?
They're working on like a movie to be shot in space. Yes.
That's stupid, but all right.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know if it's stupid. I'd say it's cool.
It's cool, but like
it doesn't matter.
Really do though.
Sure. Anyways. We've been the Continuity Crew. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Will.
You should watch Greenland.
I did.
No, them.
Oh, yeah, watch Greenland. Movie recommendation. We should throw those at the end of every episode. Like a movie rec. Movie rec.
Or Annabelle Comes Home.
It's.
I like that way, maybe. No, actually, let me take that back. I liked it because it was way more maintained. However, I hated that girl.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
But yeah, that's like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. We love movies. We love y'all. Bye.
If this is released in the same week as we watch Conjuring, not as we watch Conjuring, but as we review Conjuring, go watch that. Yeah. So is like Spirit.